Hey guys, welcome back to another reading. This one is going to be for the new moon. I know it's been a whole month since I've done one of these. Things have just been really crazy. This is going to kind of be like a pick a card, but not really. I've got 3 piles here, all with the intention of 3 different topics for this upcoming moon that may be relevant to some of us, cards underneath. We're just going to dive right into this and see what comes up. Some of the messages may resonate with you, some may not. If they don't, that's okay. The messages just aren't for you. Come back next time, maybe they will be. So let's just dive right in. First topic, the path. So I love this. I love that it's also a number 8. So as we know, 8 is a number of abundance. And with this, it looks like we are on our way to a new path. So as this new moon starts, this new cycle, we get to start on this new path. This woman down here looks like, you know, it's not bad where she's at, it's dark, but like she obviously wants to go here where it looks more, you know, warm and inviting and a whole barren landscape of possibilities to, you know, explore. Whereas here, there's all these jagged mountains. These could be, you know, past wounds and traumas and other bullshit that we've been healing that's like, okay, I've done the work, now I got to get out of here so I don't continue to walk around and repeat the same cycles. We need to start a new one. So what do we need to know about this? Mother of Swords. Let's just get both tarot cards right now. And the 10 of Wands. Okay, so I really like the Queen of Swords, seeing it here. This feels like very, you're in a place where you know, very logically are going to go after your dreams. Whatever that is. If that could be something as simple as, I just want to feel better. I want to be happy, or I just want to be less stressed. It doesn't matter. It can be something even bigger, like I want to manifest a new relationship or a better relationship with my current one. Whatever the case may be, being in this Queen of Swords, I know some readers and other people can see her as cold, and I'm not saying that she can't be, because she can be very guarded when necessary, but she's also very witty, and she is very logical and smart and quick on her feet. And I feel that as this new moon comes around, we are releasing these burdens. We are releasing the stress that you know, we've been through. You know, we are taking charge. We are, you know, and this owl here, I love it. It's wisdom as well. You know, owls mean wisdom. So it's like stepping into your power, releasing any, you know, past negativities or burdens or stress, allowing others to help you, being smart and knowing that, you know what, you can't do it all. You're not meant to do it all. Your friends are there to help you. Mentors are there to help you. Anything that is resonating with you. So release yourself of the burden of having to do it all and do it all right the first time. Doesn't have to be right the first time. This is how we learn. Okay, excellent. We're getting, don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, this definitely feels like, for those of you who have been through some crap in your past, and honestly, who hasn't? I mean, our stories are all different, our journeys are all different, but our past is not always the greatest, even, you know, whatever. So don't let it hold you back in any way, shape, or form. You know, take the lessons, leave the bullshit, and just strive for better and more, and, you know, feeling worthy of what it is that you want, even if it is something simple as, I just want to feel better. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I personally today am not feeling so great, and there's literally nothing wrong. I'm just not feeling great, but I would love to just feel better. So for me, not letting my past hold me back, not letting my past struggles of having my emotions overtake me is something I just need to let go of and just get in my mind and be like mind over body right now. Sometimes that needs to be a thing. Other times you need to be more in your heart. You'll figure that out. The Queen of Swords here, you know, it's time to be a little more logical and in our heads and not let our emotions rule us so much, I feel like. Time to go. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to leave your current situation. It is time to embrace this new path that you're on. It is time to just start fresh. And I love this card mostly. One, this reduces to 9, so that's very solitary. So whenever I see a 9, this means that for you, wherever you are at on your journey, it is meant for just you. I know I was just talking about friends, but that's still your choice to like ask them for help or whatever. But this girl, she is like sprinting, or is she? Maybe she's just standing there. Either way, she is going towards this, and we can see that something is there, but we can't see if there's anything really coming up as she's on her way there, what's on the other side. Things are a little foggy, but I like that because it's just like there's trust in moving forward without knowing what's really coming. Just knowing that forward is going to make you feel better, is going to open up new opportunities. Just any forward moment being, you know, getting out of any stuck, stagnant energy. It is time to move on, time to move past that, and so on and so forth. Lastly, we're getting Skull of Darkness, blind spots. So with this card, what I'm really getting is to not be deterred or intimidated by any blind spots, of not being able to know what's coming. What, you know, yeah, we want this new path, but you know, we may be too scared of taking it because we're not aware of what is on the other side, or what happens once we finally do, how much is going to change. It's very scary to, you know, experience change. We all want it. We all, you know, yearn for it in a way. You know, we want change, we want better, but then it's like, you know, I've gotten pretty comfortable with where I'm at. Even if it's not all that great, I know what to expect. So this is just saying, let go. Don't worry about any blind spots. I just get like this light. Allow your own inner light to lead you, and don't worry about anything else. So that feels really beautiful. And then the last card here I have is what spirit animal is going to be assisting us on this particular path. I just got this the other day. Vulture. Nothing is wasted. So I get that, you know, with this whole don't let your past hold you back. I know it can feel very, you know, you can feel worn down, and now that clarity has come to you, you may be like, wow, I've wasted so much time doing this or being stuck in that. And I'm getting that no, nothing is a waste. Even if, you know, you think, or you know, you've repeated the same cycle again and again, that was necessary for you. So don't think that you went through anything that wasn't absolutely necessary for you and your growth and your life. It's just now that it's time to go. We don't want to waste our talent and our good that we can do. We don't want to waste our light and not help, so we need to go forward. I really like that. Okay, moving on. Trust. I knew trust was going to come up somewhere. Trust frequently comes up. So the topic for this one is trust. With this new moon, we need to trust that things are going to shift. We've been hearing it. We've been browbeating each other with cycles ending, things are shifting, and it's still kind of like, nothing's really happened. I get it. I really do. But trust, I get that this is happening. This is a number 5. And 5, we know 5s tend to be challenges, especially in tarot, but they are also challenging because we are changing. We are going through a transition, so it's necessary. Let's get our tarot cards. The Hermit, another number 9 card, and the Son of Cups. Okay, so we may have been in a hermit mode recently. You know, we needed, you know, for us to fully trust, we kind of had to start with trusting ourselves, and we needed to retreat a little bit, go within, figure out, you know, in our minds, what is it that I want? Is this because I want it, or is it because I think I should have it, or because, you know, someone else wants me to have it? You know, what the hell do I want? And this Son of Cups, this is the Knight of Cups. So I get that this could be relating to romantic relationships, but it doesn't have to be romantic. They could just be relationships in general, friendships, coworkers, colleagues, whatever it is. But this is moving forward, trusting that as we move forward. The Knight of Cups is super romantic. He is just dreamy and believes in love a little. You know, the Knight isn't as mature in the emotions as the Queen or the King, but he is embracing them. He may be a little, you know, heart over head sometimes, but at least they're open. they're open to love and they're excited for it and they're like stuck in that honeymoon phase of bliss, and it is so fun. So we've been in this period of retreat, of hermit mode, to recenter ourselves, get our shit together, and trusting that as we move forward, especially in love relationships, to just remain open, and that what is meant for you is going to come for you. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, so I get that with the hermit mode, going within, while very necessary, it is very easy to kind of get stuck in that mode. And I don't mean stuck, just very comfortable being, you know, withdrawn. You realize that, you know, as you pull away from certain people and energies and situations, it's like, wow, I feel so calm. But we can't stay in this forever. Not the hermit. It is meant to enlighten us so we know moving forward when we need to retreat again, not to stay retreated. You know, we still need to remain open and experience life. So step out of your comfort zone of maybe being too solitary, or it could go the opposite way of step out of your comfort zone and retreating a little bit if you haven't already. You know, trust that maybe that's the move for you right now. You need to just back off. And I'm not saying like go radio silence without a word to anyone. That would kind of scare friends and family. But if that's something you need to do, just let them know. Be like, hey, I need some time for me. Take a day, start with the day. That's what I do. I'm like, I need a day to myself, guys. I'll check in, but please, you know, try to keep the communication to a minimum. I just need to be. Okay, now we're getting Imagine. I've been seeing this card so frequently. So Imagine and Trust, to me, it's imagine the life that you want. Imagine, you know, overall, what is it that you want from your life, from your time here alive? How best do you want to live it? And whatever you imagine, you can manifest, and that's where the trust comes in. It may seem unlikely to you at some points, but that's a limiting belief. So I get that whatever you imagine, whatever it is that you want, you create it in your mind. Step out of your comfort zone and go after it. I mean, things aren't just gonna fall in your lap. They're not gonna just happen. And if we are retreated too much, if we're not really getting out there, then we won't be faced with the opportunities or the people and the things that the universe puts in our path for us to achieve this. So yes, hermit mode is necessary at times, but it's also like, okay, I feel refreshed. I'm ready to get back out there, see what happens now that I have my head on straight. I know what I can, you know, look for when I'm starting to feel worn down, all that jazz. I love this. Skull of Light, Illumination. And this I'm getting a lot with the Hermit card. So the Hermit card to me is all about illumination in the sense that you have withdrawn, whether mentally, emotionally, physically, and things have come to light. You have realized, you know, what in your life possibly is causing you stress. And so we are trying to minimize either encountering that. Sometimes it's unavoidable. You know, work can be stressed, friends even can be stressed, but how best can we handle that? I just get that a lot of things have come to light for you. And for this new moon coming up, this is where it's up to us to fully trust, step out of our comfort zone, as it said, and just embrace whatever this new cycle is, okay? It's just, it feels really beautiful. The spirit animal assisting us is the stag spirit. Take the lead, yes. Oh, I love that. So be in charge. This is all about trusting that things are going to happen and trusting yourself that what has been illuminated to you, what has become very clear to you over this time, especially regarding love relationships. I can't leave that out just because this Knight of Cups is very, I'm just getting big old romantic lovey-dovey feel from it. Take the lead, take charge. Don't allow, you know, don't just sit back and watch things pass you by and hope that it's gonna work out. I mean, you have to take an active part in your life, of course. So I really, both of these so far feel really beautiful, very encouraging. Both of them kind of hint at struggles and things that we've been through, have been working through, but each one says, you know, it's time to go. Leave that shit behind. Step out of your comfort zone. Like new and beautiful things are coming. So last topic here. Patience. I know. We don't want it. we don't want to be patient anymore, but this is coming through to be patient. And this card, it's right there. Like, you are so close. Just be patient. Let certain things fall into place. We can't control everything. So maybe there are things outside of our control that just haven't caught up to where we are yet. So just be patient and allow those things to happen. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords is about heartbreak and hurt and immense pain. And it's like these three swords have just, each one has pierced your heart. This could be a friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, family, whatever it is. Each one could represent something different, but the end result is you are hurt. But we are getting the Wheel of Fortune here, which means we are shifting out of this hurt. We have moved on. Being hurt sucks, and if you resonate with this, where you have been heartbroken, I'm sorry that you had to go through this, but know that we are shifting out of that. We have learned. This heartbreak has taught us so many lessons for ourselves that we may not have been aware of previously. And now this Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. It's about change and the new turning of a wheel. So I like seeing that come up, especially for a new moon. It's like new moon, fresh start. We're ready to lock and load on this one. It feels really good. It's normally a change for the good, especially now that, you know, when I see this card, it's like we're definitely shifting out of here. And just feels really good. So this is super change worthy. That did not make sense, but you know what I mean. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Yeah, okay, love this. Emotions are running high. They are, absolutely. Especially if we have been in this heartbreak, betrayal type of mode, if we've been feeling this and we're, you know, that's a very intense emotion. And as we shift out of that, when, you know, you realize that one day you could just wake up and be like, you know what, I'm still hurt by this, but it is not overwhelming. It is not taking control of me. I can feel this, and it's kind of like I feel it through a filter. I'm aware of it, but I'm not gonna let it affect my mood. So essentially it's like, wow, I can actually feel good. I can still feel hurt, but I can still feel good at the same time. Like how you're able to handle that and kind of compartmentalize certain things so you can move forward and continue to grow is just astonishing for some people. And this can result in emotions running high. As you raise yourself out of this vibration, as you feel better, that affects things around you, people around you, you know, as your energy feels better, that starts coming in. So I just get that this is really good. Emotions are running high for the better. You know, this could be a change where just, you know, I for some reason I'm getting love, obviously, because we have a heartbreak, and to me I always see that when it come up for relationships. So things could be super intense, but that's why we're getting patience, okay? Yes, emotions are running high. And Mercury is still in retrograde. I never think of Mercury retrograde as a bad thing. I always view it as a time to think about, you know, it's giving you that time, that opportunity to really think about what it is that you want and how to go about it. It's like that second, are you sure? You know, when you click out of a Word document, it's like, are you sure you want to exit this before saving type of thing? It gives you a second. So be patient as emotions are running high, because, especially with yourself. Yeah, for sure. Wow, I love this Between Worlds. Okay, another 3, by the way. Another 3. I love this card. So this bird is shifting between worlds. He's in the middle currently, so that's how you may feel, you know, some days may feel dark, but you kind of still don't feel bad. You know what I mean? Kind of what I was talking about earlier. But you can see that he's moving this way. He is coming out of it. And you can see that as he transitions from this, everything is bright and beautiful. And I really like that. It's like we are shedding all this dank, old, damp stuff that we had to go through. Like, to get to this side, we had to go through this. It was necessary. So definitely reinforcing that real card that came up about change and destiny. We are just in this transition period right now, but with this new moon, we were going to fully, you know, get through this. This says, ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. That's interesting. So this could mean that what we've been working through has been things from the past lives issues that you know, karma that you need to go through, or old family traumas like that goes back decades of hurt, and you know, you're finally breaking that cycle. You know, I don't get that it's bad. This feels like you've learned a lot from the past, especially to move forward. You've had to go through some things. Maybe things have been revealed about past family members, past relationships within yourself. If you're someone who is really good at accessing your Akashic records, I am not. You could like get into your past lives and, you know, see, hear, view the lessons and things you've gone through in past lives and try to implement and change that now in the future. But I just get a lot of past. However that resonates, past stuff. The wounds and trauma you've been dealing with have been due to past things, especially if it's in regards to a relationship. You maybe have grown up seeing a relationship a specific way, whether that's good or bad. And then as you experience your own relationships, you're like, well, that's not how this is happening, but this is what I, you know, learned is. So we can sometimes self-sabotage, or we get that realization that, you know what, this is crap. And I mean, all I've seen is crap my whole life, so I've settled for crap. But this wheel of fortune tells us that we don't have to settle for crap. We can change this. We can be in control. And just because that's an example that you have seen repeatedly doesn't mean it's one you have to follow. That is something that you can learn what not to do. So I get that, you know, as we realize this and as we transition, our emotions are running high because it's a lot of dealing internally. And the spirit animal helping us on this one is the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Hilarious, since I just mentioned Mercury retrograde and communication. So watch your words. Be careful about what you say. Be aware, be self-aware of how your words affect another person. Take a minute. I am constantly saying, man, that came out way worse than I intended it. I get it. Sometimes you're just running your mouth, and not in a rude way, but things you're like, wow, could have worded that better. Could have reacted better to a situation. I could have responded better. So this is just saying, you know, watch your words. And especially in regards to heartbreak, if somebody hurt you, if somebody has broken your heart, don't give them the satisfaction of coming back and, you know, I'm just kidding, don't be petty, okay? Fly away from your bullshit with this parrot, okay? I like that the birds are heavy in here. You know, this bird, there's the bird here. Is there one in this one? No animals. But birds, so birds, flamingos, parrots could all mean something to you. Owls could mean something to you. This equals 9. This patience card was 36. That's also a 9. So we're all on a journey where we're all at a part where it's up to us right now, okay? It's up to us to take that step forward, adjust where needed, and so on and so forth. So I hope some of those messages resonated with you guys, and if not, like I said, maybe the next video will. I like to end all of my readings these days with allowing you guys to take a minute and think of a question, one that either arose while we were flipping over these cards, one that I did not answer that you came in with, whatever the case may be, or you can just, you know, keep it open, general, and just ask Spirit to give you an answer in general, like some guidance, you know, what do you need to hear the most right now? So I'm going to pick 3 cards and allow you to interpret them using your own intuition. This is a good practice for those who may not be great, aka myself. And I don't mean not great, I'm just saying, like, this allows you to interpret it and strengthen your own and trust what you're getting. So I hope you have your question. Like I said, I'm going to draw 3 cards, and we're going to start with communicate clearly. Communication is key, and I'm going to and I'm saying that because at the bottom of the deck over here on the Moonology deck, it is communication is key. So communication in general could be something you guys have been waiting on, or looking for an opportunity to communicate yourselves. I get that this is coming, and when this happens, whenever it is that you're waiting for as far as communication, just watch your words and communicate clearly. Next card, helpful people. Yeah, And that could just be, you know, that could be anyone. Friend, family member, therapist, other readings, journaling even, you know? It doesn't even matter, it doesn't have to be people in general, but this card is all about you have helpful people around you. So if you've been feeling like, am I gonna be forever alone? No, you've got people around you, okay? You've got them, and they're all guiding you towards what's meant for you. Let's see, last card. Wow, don't you just kind of love-hate it? Trust, okay? Guys, trust is huge. Trust and patience. And I understand it's like the most annoying things to hear, because it's like, yeah, I know, tell me something I don't know. But if it's coming up so emphatically in this reading, then the universe knows that we need to listen to what the messages are saying. We need to trust. And not just trust in the universe to deliver what it is that is meant for you, to give you those opportunities, to place people and things in your path that lead you on that way, but to trust yourself. I get that, you know, we forget to trust ourselves. We forget to trust that you've learned, okay? You've been through shit. You've come out of it. If you're still here watching it, then you've survived another shitty day, and good for you. So trust that if you can do this over and over and over again, then the fuck is right that you can get whatever it is that you want, because you will settle for nothing less. Because through this journey, through this pain, through these burdens, you have realized that you are worthy of everything that you want. You can see it, you know, in your friends and family. Like, to me, I'm a good hype woman in the sense that I think my friends and family deserve everything that they want, no matter who they are or what it is that they want. And I believe that they will absolutely get it, have it, whatever. And then when it comes to myself, I'm just like, man, no, not yet, okay? I haven't done enough work, or I don't feel worthy of it. No, that's not right. And that's kind of shorting myself. I'm cool, you're cool, we're all cool, so be cool, trust yourself, have patience. And with this new moon, I get a lot of shifting and changing is gonna happen. Don't let your ego override yourself by limiting it to expectations and timelines and things like that. Trust, allow, and watch it all happen, because magic exists, yo. So that's it. That's everything for this reading. I'll catch you guys next time. I hope it resonates. Bye.